Hey everyone, and welcome to day 9 of the XD Daily Creative Challenge. My name is Melody Sabori, and I'm your host. And I'm so excited to have made it to day 9, and congratulations to everyone that has been participating. And a big hello to everyone in the chat who is joining me. Hi Dino, hi Anissa, it's so great to see you in the chat. And it's been really fun to see everyone's interpretations of this challenge in our Discord channel, and it's been really great. Hi Snehal, yay, I'm so excited to have you all here. Hi Shreya, I can't believe we're done with the challenge. It's day 9. It went by really fast, but it's been really fun, and I'm excited for today's final challenge, which is to put all of your challenges together into your Behance page and create a case study with each day's challenge. So we are going to get into that today. Hi Marilyn. So let me switch over to my screen, and if you are just joining us on day 9, that's totally okay. This is a landing page for the Daily Creative Challenge, and you can access that by going to behance.net/challenge/xd, and you can sign up. But although it is the last day, maybe you might want to wait for the next one, which there will be a new XD Daily Creative Challenge starting on Monday with the welcome day. So get ready for that if you are excited for a new challenge. That's going to be really fun. I can't wait for that too. Hi Cami. Yeah, it's the last day already. It's so crazy. Went by really fast. But on our landing page, you can see kind of the steps on how to participate in the challenge. And this is an overview of all of the challenges that we've had. So each day, and I would recommend screenshotting this if you want to use this in your final project, just so you have it. Sorry. Just so you have it, because when the new challenge goes up, this will be gone. And I think that'll happen this weekend. I'm not too sure, but just screenshot it in case. And then if you don't have XD, you can download it for free right here. And then also you can join us on our Discord channel. Maybe Paco can show us the link. If you haven't joined, thank you. So it's bit.ly/XD Discord, and make sure it's a capital X and capital D, and you can join our amazing community of 7,000 strong, and hopefully it's growing at 2 more. So let me go to Discord. I'm gonna have some water really fast. But this is our Discord channel. And we have some great mentors and some Adobe people, and on our Discord channel is where you can submit your projects and get feedback from everyone in our community, and people have been giving great feedback, which I've been noticing. And we have Peter Del Tondo, who gives awesome feedback, as well as Chris Cannon, Tim. Hi Tim, oh thank you. Yeah, I can't believe 2 weeks are over already. Hi Alejandro, hi Kushbu. Yeah, so this is our Discord. If you are still working on your challenges and before you want to publish on Behance, you can submit your designs here and get feedback, and then submit the final project over on Behance. So this is our Discord. And then I also want to point out that you can access all of my files if you don't want to start from scratch. And the name of this, I actually have it here. It'll be in the Get Started file, but it's bit.ly/melodydcc file. So you can head over to that link and access all of my files, which is really great. And then another thing I wanted to show is to publish this on Behance if you want to have an iPhone mockup. I grabbed this mockup from, I just Googled XD iPhone mockup, and I found this site called XD Guru, and there's this free XD file that has these mockups, and I'll share this on Discord after my stream. And then you can click Get It Now and download it, and this is what the file looks like. So I have it down here, and basically you can have a drop shadow iPhone mockup, a white one or a black one, and for my project I'm going to use the black one. So yeah, I just wanted to share that in case you were looking for a mockup. And then, yeah, so we can jump into putting everything together for your Behance project. So if we go back here, let me get on this screen. So to create a project, if you've never done it before, you just click on this big blue button that says Create a Project, and then it should load. And so this is basically you can drag and drop files, add text, add your prototype. If you want to add pictures from Lightroom, you can, or photo grid. So you can click on any of these that you want to do. And so what I've seen is people are doing like really long pictures or images of their projects. So I'm going to do a little bit of that and then a little bit of adding in a prototype. So this is the Create a Project screen. So I'm going to switch over to XD and get started. And if you've seen some projects that are full bleed, if you want to accomplish that, I looked it up and the width has to be at least 400 pixels. Sorry, 1400 pixels for it to be able to full bleed on the screen. So I'm just going to change this to 1400 and then bring this down. And I'm just going to have this here for now. And at the top of the screen, or on top of my project, I want to give it a title. So I'm just going to start typing Adobe XD Daily Creative Challenge. Oops. Yay, love the typo check, spell check on XD. And I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. And you guys can totally have fun with how you want to display your projects, and you can use the character styles that you've been using on your project and everything. And then underneath, I'm just going to do a small description. So designing a mobile food delivery app in 9 days. And then I want to make this a little smaller. So I'm just going to resize this and center it. And then, I forgot to mention, but on this, I just created a new XD file with all of my challenges. And these are all of the files that are available for you to download. So I just put it all together. You can kind of see each day, just so I have it all in one place, because I was doing them all in different files. So I just put it all together, and then I have all my components, well, most of them. But I'm just going to bring this over and make it bigger by holding Shift, just so it looks a little cute, and I have the little food icon. So this is going to be my title for the project. And then, so if you have downloaded the Get Started file, you will see that you have the challenge title, like number 1, and then what the challenge is, and then a short description. And I think it's good to include the description on your challenge project so people know what your prompt was and what you were designing for. So I think it's important to add that as well. So I'm just going to duplicate this just because I don't want to mess with this that I have right here. So I'm just going to move this over and have the challenge. And then I have these character styles saved for this. And then so now I'm going to show you how to put your screen onto this mockup, and I'm just going to leave this here and hold Alt to create a new one. And then what I have found is, so I practiced doing this, and for some reason I would create a mask and then make that into a component and then paste that into here. But when I did that, for some reason the fill was empty and I didn't have a background. So to kind of get over that, I will create a rectangle that is white because that is the background color of my app. And then I'm just going to send it to the back. So it's kind of invisible, but that makes it have a background. And so after I do that, I'm going to create a new rectangle over it, just so I can mask everything to fit within this mockup, because I do have a longer screen. So after I do that, I'm going to drag this and then do Command-Shift-M to mask with shape. And then, oops, I think I made it a little too big. Oh well, okay. So I'm going to Command-K to make that into a component, and then copy this, and then I'm gonna double click into here, and then I'm gonna go to my layers panel so I can see where I'm pasting this into. So you'll see with this mockup, there's this mask called Your Design, and you want to delete where it says home screen and then paste your artboard on, and you want it to be under the screen layer. So I'm just going to put this here and then click out of it. And if you notice, when I was designing, I didn't think about this top part of the iPhone. So this word is cut off. And so since I made this into a component before I pasted it on, I can click on this and edit it. And also, oops, during this challenge, I did make this header into a component, but I think I did that like halfway through. So some of my files don't have it as a component, but that's okay. Let me just bring this down a little bit more. But I can go back and polish everything up for Behance. So now that I brought this down here, you can see that it updated on here, which is really nice. So I don't have to do things twice. So I have this, and then something that I want to recommend to you all is to really share why you designed this or every challenge. I think it's really nice to explain why you did that and explain your reasoning behind your design decisions, because when people like recruiters look at your portfolio, they really want to see your thought process and your decision making and why you made those decisions. So, and also it's best to not write too much. And that's feedback that I've been given because I like to write, and I write previously on my portfolio, I've written too much, and I feel like now I probably do have too much writing still, but it's really good to keep it concise, and because people will just scroll through your portfolio and they're looking at a ton, and you want to make it very compelling and short and sweet so that they'll read it and be like, oh wow, that's really cool. I didn't know that that's why they decided this. And so I think it's really nice to kind of capture those moments. So I'm just going to bring this down and write a short sentence about why I chose, maybe why did I put under 30 minutes at the top of my screen. So I'm just going to say, I prioritized, if I can spell that right, the fast and free delivery categories so that the user will stay engaged with the app. And you can go back and edit this and make sure it sounds nice. I will probably go back and edit this, but I just wanted to show you an example of explaining why you place something at the top, for example, or why you chose this icon. And I think that's really important to show, and it shows that you've really thought about your design. And then I also want to say I chose color-coded icons to represent price and free delivery at a glance. And that's something else you can say. And then I'm going to draw two little circles to kind of represent bullet points. And I'm going to go to my assets panel and make them orange. And I'm going to hold Alt to duplicate and bring this down. So now I have two little bullet points next to this screen. And then really quickly, I am going to separate my challenge number 1 from challenge number 2. And you can do this any way that you want to, but I'm going to create a rectangle and change it to this color. And I'm using the colors on my app, and you can do the same. And I'm going to send this to the back. And then I've seen some people do really cool little curves, and you can do that by double clicking on the rectangle and then adding a point in the center. And something else you can also add is your typography and your colors, and I've seen that on some other projects, and I think that it's important to add that too. And I have some examples that I'm going to show you in a little bit of other projects for this creative challenge that I've seen on Behance, and I'll show you examples of that. So now that I have this, I'm going to Command L and lock it. And then since we have limited time, I'm going to just kind of show you like a placeholder of what challenge 2 will look like. And then I can show you one more time how to place the artboard onto the iPhone. So order history, and I'm gonna move this over, and you can do like switching sides with the iPhone. You can do 3 screens or 2 screens or however you want to do it. You can totally do that. Okay. So for order history, let's do this one. So I'm just gonna duplicate it again, and then add a rectangle on the bottom and send that to the back, and then add another rectangle so I can mask it. And then Command-Shift-M to mask, and then Command-K to make it into a component, because I think I will have to bring down my order history title again, but that's okay. And then I'm going to double click into this and go back into my layers panel and click on this component which I placed earlier, and then delete that and paste this, and you can see that it's still within this object because of the blue background. And then I'm just going to drag this in and click so that it's underneath this, but you can see the order history is hidden again. So I'm just going to go back to this and click on this and make this a little bit bigger and bring this down. And so it updated on this, which is really nice. Okay, so now that I have this, I'm going to bring this up. And then I also really quickly wanted to design the cover art, because I think having a really nice thumbnail for your cover is nice, and it's good, and it makes people click on your project. And yeah, so I'm just going to delete this, and this thumbnail isn't going to be amazing because I don't have that much time, but I'll just give you an idea of how I would go about designing it. And for the cover, I don't know how big the height is, but I was messing around with it, and I feel like 1200 is like a good amount because sometimes it cuts off. Anya's saying, when I try to paste into a component, it never works. I always paste everything to the very top. Yeah, that's happened to me. I've just messed around with it a lot, and you just have to double click until you're in the component, and you can view, I like to look at my layers panel just to make sure I'm inside the component, and that helps. So maybe you can try that and that'll help with that problem. Okay. So now I can put these here, and hopefully it doesn't cut off the size. But you can have fun with your cover and add some cool artboards and your description. Maybe, I don't know if I should do this thing. So maybe I'll just make it the complete light orange color. And then I'm just gonna name this cover DCC. And then I'm going to name this challenge 1 and 2. And so if you were doing your whole challenges, you can make this artboard really long and do each day, or if you want to include a prototype for a specific screen, you can add that underneath, or if you have designed everything on one XD file, you can prototype everything together, which is really cool, and paste that. So I'm going to show you how I would add a prototype. I have a bunch of files open for XD. So I have this which is my day 3 file that's also available to download. And to create your prototype, you can click on the share button up here and then do share for review and create your link. And then you can get the embed link, so you can paste that into your Behance project and people can interact with your prototype, which is awesome. Another thing you can do is to create a video, which you can do by pushing the play button. So sorry, I kind of skipped over, but I push copy embed code, but you can create a video by pushing play and then record yourself going through the interactions if you want to do that instead. Okay, so I have my link and I'm going to upload. Oh, actually, I'm totally missing a step. So back on XD on this, I'm going to export these 2 artboards so that I can upload them. So I'm going to hold Shift and select both of these and go to File, Export, Selected. And then I'm just going to export them. And now I can go back here and upload my files. So I have challenge 1 and 2. So I'm going to open this and it's going to load. And so if you click on this, these arrows, it'll bring it closer if you don't want it to do the full bleed effect. But if you do, you can just leave it. And so this is kind of what it would look like. And you can make each section as long as you want so people can scroll, but I think it's best to keep it a little bit shorter so they can scroll through quicker. And just to do quick snippets of all your design decisions and everything. So we have this, and then underneath you can see that you can add more. So if you want to add another file, you can do that by clicking this, or if you want to add text, if you don't want to add text on XD, you can do that here. And if you click on this embed link, we can paste the embed link for the prototype, and it's gonna take a little while to load. I'm gonna bring this in because sometimes it'll be like really long, so you can just push that arrow. And so I have my prototype here. And then I'm gonna click on cover so we can upload our cover image. Hopefully it doesn't cut off the iPhone, because that's happened. I don't know if that's happened to anyone else, but I've had to go back and re-edit. Okay, yay. It's a little close, but it's good for now. But we can name our project XD DCC food delivery app, and then you can add the tools that you use. So we can say XD, and then something that you should add to your project is the keyword XD daily challenge, because that way we can find your projects and you can look at other people's daily challenge projects and get inspiration and appreciate the projects or comment. And you can add some other keywords too, and then a description. I'm just gonna say food delivery app, and then save. So I'm not gonna publish this right now, but you would click publish, just because I'm not done with this. So I wanna wait till I'm done, and I'm gonna work on it this weekend and have it published. And once I do, I will share that on Discord. But really quickly, since we have a few minutes left, I want to show you some great examples. So if you go to the search button on Behance, you can search XD Daily Challenge, and you can see everyone's amazing projects from previous challenges, from this round of challenges. And I have a few that I thought did a really great job of displaying all the artboards. This one is from Valeria, and if you see, she has all of her artboards displayed, so you can get a quick look at what each artboard does. And then she has a little description and then an interactive prototype. So I think this is a great way of displaying your work. And another one is from Rajier. I hope I'm saying that right, but they did a great job. They have that curve effect, and I like how it's like in the iPhone mockup too. And then they displayed the challenges really well, and they have this typography section. So I would recommend looking at other projects on Behance and seeing how they display their typography, and that's how I get inspiration. You can take that and use it with your own design style. So I like how they did that, and then they've displayed their artboards. And then something that I don't really know how to do is add a GIF within this image. So maybe if Rajier is watching, or if you're on Discord, maybe you can share how you did that, or if anyone knows, please share with me on Discord, because I think I know how to do it like in a separate image, but not in one image. But this looks really great, and they have some cool GIFs. And yeah, so, and then another one is from Max, and they did a great job with splitting everything up by day 1, day 2, day 3, and I think that's great. And then they have the interactive prototype and what I've seen. And then this one is from Bombay Tone, and this is from the previous challenge, which was the movie player app. And I really like how they did it. It looks really cool. They have day 1, day 2. And then they have a cool GIF. So I think these are some great resources, and I would just recommend searching. Before you post, if you want additional feedback, you can do that in our Discord channel. I'll be in there, the other mentors will be in there, and we can help you out. And I'm really, really excited to see everyone's final case study project. It's gonna be really great. And just remember to keep it simple and short, and talk about why you designed the things that you designed and your decisions, and it'll be really amazing, and I can't wait to see everything. So once you upload it onto Behance, you can share that link in the feedback channel, and I'll check it out, and other people can check it out as well. And a big thank you to everyone in the chat for joining me again. It's been so awesome having you here, and thank you for joining me through this whole challenge. I'm so proud of everyone for all the hard work that you guys done. It's been so amazing to watch you grow and see all your designs, and I can't wait to see the final project. Yeah, so if you stay tuned, Talon will be up next to do a Designing with XD video, so stay tuned for that. And there will be a new XD challenge on Monday, so be sure to come back for that as well. And I'll see you all in Discord. Bye, everyone.